reverse spiral death codes that are coming into the planet to align with a certain time cycle. I mean, the harvesting of this earth and the harnessing of this earth has been brought into such a place where, through time rip technology, these particular entities are designing a certain time at 2012 where they would extract energy at a fast rate. And the Guardian Alliance is saying, well, we can't do anything about that time rip that they've set up over billions of years, etc. And especially over the last, 50 years on the Earth, they've set up time rip stuff like the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk experiment, and another one that happened in '83. They've set up certain time rip alignments. The planet's got no hope but to have a forced stellar activation cycle where we can coincide the spiraling living energies at the same time that the black hole technology is drawing us into a state of destruction. So right here, right now, the frequency of the planet is rising because of the interference from intruder race lines. And people are being conditioned with this world drama. People are being conditioned, and the mind and the bulk amount of people on the planet are being brainwashed and loaded with the encryption codes of what we call metatronic reverse spiral black hole technology, and the whole base pulse rhythm of the Earth is raising. It's raising its frequency in a reverse harnessing spiral because the mass people on the Earth are being pumped by a frequency increase that's been falsely induced. It's not an organic frequency rising. And so the consciousness of the Christ mind has to also counter the frequency to continue to draw consciousnness towards the Christ-mindedness, rather than let the consciousness fall down into the black hole reverse spiral. So the base pulse rhythm of the Earth, or the frequency, the Schumann resonance, is increasing in the Earth at the present time. Many people have a heightened awareness of time becoming quicker and a lot of things happening. It's right in the holographic form, and many energies and entities are vying for the frequency control. It's like it's a frequency war. The grids of the planet are being pulsed and frequencied by various factions running their own agenda, because, like I said before, energy carries information, and what information is coming through the energy that runs the hologram. So there are various factions running the holographic pulsing and flows of energy in the planet, and there are many parts connected to certain frequencies and other parts are connected to other frequencies. So it's how are we connecting? What are we connecting to? Are we connecting to the living, spiraling energy of loving light and truth that's coming down from our higher dimensional frequency fields, coming into the Earth as a crystal river flow of amazing grace for those who would allow the transfiguration to occur within their atomic structure? Or are we tuning our anatomy to the world programming and being drawn down into the disaster, disease and death and destruction that is inevitable for those parts of separation, because you can't remain separated from God, you can't remain separated from life, you can't remain in an existence in separation, because it's a finite system, it's a closed system, and it just hasn't got energy within itself because it became disconnected from God's source. So we're having an opportunity right now where the frequency of the Earth is rising to allow the living light structures of regeneration to come into us in a marvellous way, as we would let that and desire that and call for that, make the appeal to the Guardian Alliance. You could say the Holy Spirit, you could say the interdimensional association of free worlds, all the Christic race lines in the multiverse of many cosmoses that make up all life everywhere. There's a lot of help here, and a lot of our consciousness already is that. It already is that. I mean, that's our mind out there in high dimensions. It's already us. And we're just connecting back into ourselves, and we're releasing and relinquishing the grip of the want to survive against God. We're relinquishing that because we know that we've been infiltrated by that, influenced by it, programmed by it, manipulated by it, harvested. Our energy's been going into the black hole to keep that other part of consciousness sort of alive, but it's coming to the time now where we've got to disconnect from it, because we realise that we'd be following the same demise unless we can open our eyes and receive the light and help us here, the grace. So it's within yourself, it's within your own atomic structure, it's within your own anatomy, and it's going to take a very quick transition for us all to willingly disconnect from those parts of ourselves that we've been perpetuating, letting others perpetuate that through us, to deny access. Sorry, access denied. Wake up. And then as those other parts wake up, they'll start contributing life-giving spirals into the fabric of space and time. And so all of us are going to have to do it. It's a concerto, it's a concerted effort. It's the song of songs, it's the beauty and the music of the spheres. It's that which is true coming into self-realization within all parts of our mind. And it's going to take our own decision, our own will, our own determination, our own allowing to let that happen. Because we suffer in the ignorance, and we suffer in the letting go, It's very hard to let go, because we know so well the money system. We know so well the system of this world. We know it so well. And to put your trust into that which is perhaps not clearly seen yet, but desire to remember. Desire to remember that beautiful structure of that living one that you are. That one that's forever free and powerful and beautiful. Blessing everyone. All parts of yourself continually blessing and expanding. That's the amazing thing. Anyway, loves, beautiful ones, I'm going to hand over the microphone. Because before I do, I might just sing one of the songs that we do have. I might just sing one of those songs. I've got a couple of minutes here. A lot of the songs are in the language called the Anuhasi, which is the original language given for the seeding of the human consciousness on the planet Earth in the regenerative processes of re-evolving the consciousness back. And so there we go. I might just I'll sing one round of this one. Okay, you guys, I'm not a very good singer, but I'm going to give it a go, okay? So it's in the Anuhasi language. Bitu ateta ete, jana te ueta e. Bitu ateta ete, ishanu ena shale. Ishmataya lete durete, disalaren teshe dure. Sanuen le taluja enta utalehi. Mita blende sunuake. Lava unishmetai, uto mintesh teshale. Lava unishmetai, isnave ho insadekale. Mita hodu ete shadae, nifake en teshalure. Te sala e nuruja ente ishmanedi. Later blena hiruda lay. It's just one of the songs we sing. I'll give you the English version of that one day. But that's wonderful. We're opening up gateways and communication through light and sound and wonderful things. So I'm going to hand over the microphone now. I bless you. I love you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. We, the collective consciousness of the living Christ. We love you. And we draw you home with us. We walk before you as one has walked before us. And as the many are walking before us and many walking with us, we love you. And I thank you, everyone. So I hand over the microphone. Beautiful ones.